All right, I've got a bonus lesson for you today. This is a cool skill that's a little tricky to learn, but it's really fun to do. This is called a tulip twist, and I'm going to show you why. For a tulip twist, I inflate a small section of the bubble, like 2 to 3 inches. For my hand, it's about 4 fingers wide, but your fingers are probably smaller than mine. So, I'm going to inflate it, tie it off, and then, and don't worry, I'm going to show you how to do it in a second. I poke the little nozzle in, squeeze my finger back out, twist, poke, and now you can see why I call it a tulip twist, because it looks a little bit like a tulip, and it smells good too, see? So, are you ready to learn to do the tulip twist? This will take some practice and you will pop some balloons while you're learning it. But that's okay, right? We're not afraid of a balloon popping once in a while because we have so much fun with them and we know they won't hurt us. So, for the tulip twist, inflate yourself a small bubble. Generally, a smaller bubble is easier to work with, so you might want to start off even smaller than you'll eventually want to make it for a tulip like I made. So, I'm just going to inflate this one about that far. You might even want to go shorter, and I'm using a clear balloon so that you can better see what I'm doing here. So with our clear balloon, I take my finger and I'm going to put it right where the knot is, and I am going to squeeze the knot right into that balloon. Now, the tricky part, I grab it from the other side, and then I've got to gently roll my finger back out. Now, if you look at the one I just did, I tore the balloon trying to roll my finger back out. And you know what? That's okay, because some of these are going to pop. So let me show you again. I've got a little balloon scrap in here because I'm saving the balloon instead of using another one. But it's the same trick. We take our finger, we squish it in from the top, we grab it at the bottom, then we kind of roll our finger back out, and that's the hard part, the rolling your finger back out. Now, if you just let it go now, poof, it's going to all come back undone and pop out. So, I'll show you how that works, in fact. Let it go, bam, it all comes undone. So what we got to do, we take our finger, we squish it down, we grab it from the other side, and we gently roll our finger out. Then, while we're still holding it at the bottom, we twist it around like 3 times, and then we push it back into the bottom of the balloon. And then we've got our tulip, mine complete with random little scrap of balloon from my little goof a minute ago. So let me show you one more time. We take our balloon, inflate a little bubble. See, I made this one especially small. It might be easier for you to practice with if you make it a little bit smaller like that. I tie it off, and then take my finger, I squish the nozzle in, grab it from the other side, and roll my finger out. Then I twist it off about 3 times and squish it back in. And when I do that, I have got my tulip twist completed. So it's a fun trick. It's a cool thing that you can show your friends. And I like making a quick, simple tulip. I think it's a fun little sculpture to make. And now you know how to make the tulip too. So keep practicing. I know this one's tricky. Some of you don't have it down yet. Most of you don't have it down yet. And that is fine, because getting great at anything takes practice. And that is all right, because practicing something you love and getting great at it is worth it. Have a great day.